Going back to team structure, I thought it's very interesting. You now have a director of ops, Bonnie, and she's not local. I'm still constantly learning, being new to place. So this idea of your team and your operations expanding far beyond Fergus is like, whoa, that expands my mind a little bit. But the systems are built for your director of ops to be remote. That's what I'm hearing here, and that's the way you guys have this set up. Can you go into that?
It didn't happen immediately like that, but it was a COVID thing.
Okay.
So I had the same executive assistant we were in the same elbow to elbow office together for 5 or 6 years before COVID. And then she went to go work from home and I worked, so she was 5 miles away, but we only saw each other in person then, maybe once a week. And so that allowed us to figure out, well, which things had to be done versus what are the most important things? So on the big rocks, on the SOPs for that position, what are the things that we really have to do versus the things that are just convenient or would be nice? And so we identified that 95% of the things that we really needed, I would rather have somebody that is phenomenal operating, knocking out those most important things, and we can go work around some of those other things that can only be done in person. And so would it be nice to have some of these other things? Sure. But being able to find somebody like Bonnie and Megan before her that had the skill set and, what we needed for our biggest things, if they're going to, my whole county has 60,000 people. Like how many people are we going to go find with the level of experience that we need? And to be able to, we found lots of great humans. We just didn't find lots of great fits.
Yes. And that opened up your hiring pool, like you said, which is a limiting belief a lot of us operators have, is we can only pull from our backyard. Whereas you went and put out a job nationally, is what I'm hearing. Right?
Yes.
Like you
we
were
started
sourcing
locally.
Applicants. Okay.
So we're just like, oh, what can we get? We get a few people that, I can't work these hours and I can't do this and I can't do that. I'm like, well, if we start the relationship with the I can'ts, we're probably not going to get as far into the I cans or I want to's as I would really like. And so we did it locally, for 2 to 4 weeks, got 3 or 4, kind of applicants. And then all of a sudden we opened it up and then we have thousands. So I would much rather pick from the thousands of better opportunities for the 95% of the things that we need than to choose someone that can do, is just happens to live closer to where we are or willing to drive.